It's your girl Bunnytown, and a while ago in November, my partner wanted to surprise me by taking me to a pop-up cafe. However, the kind of pop-up it was a surprise. So I had to wait an entire week to finally find out it was the Over the Garden Wall event held at the Requiem Cafe in LA. I love Over the Garden Wall. It was a cartoon special that aired on Cartoon Network during the fall season on November 3rd through 7th, 2014. If you have never seen it, it's about two young boys, Wirt and Greg, who get lost on Halloween in a forest called the Unknown. On their way to get home, they run into peculiar characters that help them on their journey. Their journey through the woods is not an easy one though. A mysterious creature hoping to lead them astray is at every turn. It's a wonderful short series that has become a fall cult classic. I was thrilled to be at the cafe, but my partner didn't expect such an incredibly long line, so neither of us was prepared for an over an hour wait in the hot sun.
Bruh.
We did survive, thank goodness, but I was at my limit by the time we reached the door. As soon as we walked in, we were greeted with cutouts of the main characters Wirt and Greg, as well as an incredible tree sculpture that doubled as a dining area.
Nice.
The tree was extremely charming and cozy, really adding to the Over the Garden Wall theme since most of the story takes place in the unknown woods. Since a tree is a functional piece of art, to preserve the longevity of the tree, there was a note on one of the branches that says not to climb all over the tree, but sitting in the built-in seating areas on the sculpture was allowed. Once I was done oogling over the incredible tree sculpture, I headed further in to see the giant inflatable pumpkin person named Enoch from the Pottsville town in the show. It looked really neat in the center of the cafe with his arms all hung up on the ceiling.
Ta-da!
Once in line, we were able to get a good look at the menu. I don't like food waste, so I didn't get everything on the menu. I tried to get the most interesting themed food to me, as well as ones I knew I could have since I have a special diet due to my histamine intolerance. My partner and I decided to get the potatoes and molasses drink, the Pottsville Harvest Festival latte, the Sundae of the Unknown, and the Eat Your Dirt pudding cup. Unfortunately, I had to modify the Pottsville Harvest latte to not have coffee in it since they did not have a decaffeinated version. I can't have caffeine, so they just took out the coffee, essentially making it a pumpkin milk drink. While I was in line, I noticed they also had the show playing in the background, which was amazing. Our order was going to be a while, so I decided to explore the rest of the cafe. They had a shopping section, which also had a ton of Over the Garden Wall exclusive items, as well as some items they sell normally. There was a lot of My Little Pony merch, which was really cool considering I'm a MLP fan. There was one part of the shop where you could pay $1 to leave a pumpkin note on the wall. I decided to draw myself and put in a shameless plug for this channel, which, speaking of my channel, if you are not subscribed and you like my content, it would help me a ton if you could hit that subscribe button. It tells YouTube that my content is worth watching and that people like it. I have a huge goal to get to 1,000 subscribers, and if I reach that goal, I'll create a free download of my artwork for y'all that will be available in my Ko-fi or Ko-fi, however you want to say it, and I'll run a poll so that you guys get to pick what it is. Anyway, back to the cafe. There was a section of gaming PCs that was running a Over the Garden Wall game. I did not play it, but I think it went through the storyline of the show. Besides stickers, they also had keychains and plushes. There was a bunch of really nice Over the Garden Wall themed cardigans, sweaters, shirts, and hoodies as well. They all had incredible designs and were crafted by a small business. They were very expensive, around $120 for most of them. However, I really felt that the price made sense because just feeling the clothing, you could tell they were very high quality material. I decided I wanted one of them, and it was so hard to choose because they were all so cute. I did end up going with the Beatrice Bluebird themed button-up cardigan. The bird wings, ribbons, scallop sleeves, and bottom were just perfection. I just couldn't pass it up, so I bit the bullet and decided to get it. It was priced at $114, which means I was not buying anything else. I also had been planning on getting my hair done later in the month, but I have incredibly thick, luscious hair IRL, and it's like hundreds of dollars for me to get my hair done because it is so thick and very long. So spending $114 on this meant I was not getting my hair done later either. The cardigan was well worth the cost though for me, and it's now a staple in my wardrobe. There was a bunch of art and pins, buttons, stickers, and keychains I also wanted, but my wallet was dying from the cardigan alone. After all the money in my wallet was gone, our food was ready. I think I was the most excited for the sundae of the unknown. It just looked so tasty. The pods-filled latte took the longest for them to make, so we got everything else first. I started with the sundae of the unknown, and the pumpkin-flavored ice cream went really well with the chocolate drizzle. The pretzel added a nice savory taste, a bit of sweet and salty, which was a nice combination. And the waffle added a lot of nice texture with the whole thing. I had to try the dirt cup next. I love that it came with a rock fact from the show. It says, "Did you know that you can only hear a duck quack echo when there are 2 weeks left of fall?" Obviously that's not a true fact, but fun little rock fact nonetheless. I had to start off with the gummy worm, which was good, hard to mess that up. I really wanted to try the rock candy and the pudding, but I was mildly afraid that the gummy worms were going to fall on the table, but I eventually got there and tried it. The rocks were chocolate rocks with Oreo crumbs. The pudding part really tasted like the store-bought pudding cups that come in packets. I was hoping for a less store-bought flavor, but it wasn't bad. While I was eating the pudding, my pods-filled latte was ready, so I wanted to try that one next. It had a caramel drizzle on top and candy corn pumpkin sinking into the whipped cream. Now, because this has no coffee in it, it's basically flavored milk at this point.
Mission failed. We'll get 'em next time.
I tried the potatoes and molasses drink next, which was taro flavored with a hint of gingerbread flavoring. It was pretty sweet with the chocolate drizzle and chocolate blocks. I did prefer this over my pods-filled pumpkin milk latte though. I think out of the themed food items I had, that the sundae of the unknown was my favorite.
That's pretty good.
And I think the best tasting out of the 4. Overall, the cafe was a lot of fun. I have no idea what the Requiem Cafe is like outside of this pop-up event since this is my first time here. I may come back in the future to hang out in the tree again. I hope to see more of the over the garden wall pop-ups in the future because I really do love this show. If you have never seen it, it is well worth the watch. If you have seen the show, what's your favorite part? Let me know in the comments below. Personally, mine is when they sing the potatoes and molasses song. Well, that's it for now. I'll see everybody next time. Bye-bye.